Hi, my name is Maddie. Over the last few months, I've been reading and cooking the Booker long list. And now the wonderful team at the Booker Prize Foundation have asked me to make a special set of cookies of the Booker shortlist. So I wanted to take you all along on a behind-the-scenes look at exactly how I make these book cookies. Let's go! First, we have to simply make the cookies. I use my Aunt Melanie's sugar cookie recipe that we've been making since I was a kid doing Christmas cookies. Then is royal icing and what's called flooding the base for each cookie. Here I'm also using a scribe tool, which is like a little metal toothpick that can be used to help manipulate the icing as it dries to avoid air bubbles and create a nice even surface. You'll also notice my mini projector, which I use for certain detailing. It's still a very delicate process even with the projector, but it helps me to keep size and spacing consistent for things like lettering. Ultimately, some things I freehand and some things I use the projector for. It honestly just depends on the circumstance. You'll see me using a lot of different techniques across these cookies, and that's a really fun challenge of recreating books as cookies. Trying to figure out the best techniques for recreating each element of a cover. Should I be using fine icing, edible watercoloring with food color? Should I use a brush, a sponge, an edible pen? For a cookie like Audition, it required a lot of royal icing in small blocks in various colors to create the primary font, and then a bit of edible pen at the end for the subheading. For other cookies like Flashlight or The Land in Winter, there was a lot more edible watercoloring involved in the process. Another thing I really love about this process is spending time with and admiring these book covers and thinking about the ways the art connects to the content and themes of the books. I particularly love the glitchy font on the cover of Audition because I think it matches the unstable reality of the novel. And then there's the cover of The Loneliness of Sonia and Sunny, which features an Indian miniature painting. And there you have it, a Booker shortlist of cookies. I've had the best time reading and cooking the Booker shortlist this year, and I hope you enjoyed this glimpse into making Booker shortlist cookies.